Breaking news, hunger protest begins in Niger State. They said protest is supposed to start on the 1st of August to 10th. But I know that the initial plan was to start on the 29th until they now revised it that it should start in August 1st. But unfortunately, some states have proactively started this protest right in some states, like Niger State now. The youths have pumped out, and I think in Abuja, the people are also out and I'm telling you, by tomorrow, some more states will join ahead of the August August fest that is being planned. So now protests have started in earnest. That is what it means. Some people in Abuja are complaining of military that have come out to block road, especially from the Abuja municipal to the Nyanya area, that up to the Nyanya bridge have been blocked by the military. But will that stop it? No. So let's see. Some youths have trooped to the streets of Suleja in Niger State to protest the ongoing cost of living crisis in Nigeria. They wielded placards. I tell you, they don't verse. Everybody don't verse now. Game over for bad government. Some youths have trooped to the streets of Suleja in Niger State to protest the ongoing cost of living crisis in Nigeria. They wielded placards such as "Enough is enough," "Stop anti-masses policies," "We are not slaves in our country," "Hardship is unbearable," "Fuel subsidy must be back," among other things. So there are different kinds of placards that have been wielded out, and those are the inscriptions on those placards. So the protesters marched on the streets as they chanted anti-government songs. Our correspondents caught up with some of the protesters on Abuja-Kaduna Expressway axis of Suleja and attempted to speak with them, but they declined. That is it. This is serious. The federal and state government had made several efforts to stop the protest, saying it could be hijacked by hoodlums and enemies of democracy. Last week, Governor Mohammed Bago had wooed the residents of Niger with welfare packages to prevent the protest. He had announced a 20,000 naira wage allowance for state and local government civil servants, ordered the immediate release of 50,000 metric tons of assorted grains to be sold at subsidized rate to mitigate the current economic hardship. So we have over 100,000 metric tons of food in our reserves, out of which we will be releasing 50,000 metric tons to be sold at 50% off its present price before the end of the year. We will slash food prices by 90%, we had said at a town hall meeting. Okay, he has said at a town hall meeting. Now he won't bring and come out. When you sow the grain, now they're not go cook the grain chop. They're not go use light. They're not go cook stew, or they know cook sauce or stew or soup or whatever that is needed to eat the grain. Palm oil, tomatoes, pepper, all those things. How much? All the ingredients needed to cook it. How much? Have you also subsidized all those ones? Have you also made those ones available? That's the question Niger State governor should answer. To show appreciation for their efforts in combating banditry, insurgency, and other criminal activities, the governor announced a gift of one Prado Jeep to each head of security agency in the state. So although some of the organizers of the protest had announced August 1 as kickoff date, others said it would commence in July, and it has started already. So the government or security agencies are yet to react to the protest which held in Niger State. It don't start. Say hardship is unbearable. That is it. Stop the anti-people policies that you have. That is it. Enough is enough. I tell you, the first subsidy should come back, because that is the only thing that the common man is enjoying. So kidnap is enough. Yes, kidnapping is enough. So these are the placards that they wielded out, and I know that the governor of Niger State, with all that he has done to stop the protest, is not working, and they are out for him, or rather for the government. So, and I tell you, by tomorrow, which is 30th of July, I'm going to see a lot of people come out across all the states in the country. The government thought they can buy anybody this time. All their effort to stop it is not working. Now they are planning to use force. They are trying to put military everywhere. I just hope that they don't start killing people, because that will escalate the matter. They should know that. Once they kill 1 or 2 persons now, then everywhere will scatter. Then they will know that the power belongs to the people. There are a few comments here, and people are already reacting to the protest. Somebody say, if the federal government will take to an advice, is 2 things they will do, and peace will return to this country. Let the federal government reduce the price of petrol 850 per liter to 200 naira per liter. They should reopen all our borders. If they do this, these two things, protest will not hold, and the palliative given to the states will stop, because some of these palliatives are nowhere to be found. Masses are suffering, and too much. The hardship is too much. Talk about bandits first, that they don't allow you to go to your farm. Exactly. So make sure that the banditry is also terminated. And how do you stop that? Allow autonomous state police. Once you allow autonomous state police, the governor becomes the alpha and the omega of security in the state. I tell you, no Jupiter, okay, they will call himself bandit from the north to come to any state in the middle belt or southeast, southwest, or south to come and cause problem, because they will grab him before he will get to his destination. Tinubu, all his appointees, state government, senators, rep, should resign. Enough is enough. We don't want them anymore. Exactly. Just don't let your useless conduct come to the western region. Leave us alone in the west and go to your area in the north and east. Can you imagine these hungry people in the west? And if you go and check them now, their life is terrible. Absolutely terrible. I'm telling you, they will come and support the bad government because of tribal bigotry in the open. In the night, they will go back inside their house to go and be mourning and crying and suffering and smiling inside. Tinubu should resign. He can't fix Nigeria. His brain has been undermined by his age. In the advanced world, he needs not to be told before he resigns. They did well to let those in Nigeria, Nigeria White House, that hunger has no tribe or religion. It is good that it started in the north, because, of course, their leaders are part of the problem. Their leaders know the situation in the country, but are afraid to speak out. Remember what happened to the senator who APC sacked? What is his name? Ningi. So it is what you sow, you will reap. Okay. The governor of Niger State is performing very well, and I don't know the reason for this protest, but whatever reason, it should be peaceful. Can you imagine what this one is saying? We're talking about Nigeria situation, we're talking about Niger State situation. Tinubu and his government have failed this country with empty promises. In fact, their own failure is even worse than that of Buhari, frankly speaking. Their own failure is even worse than that of Buhari. So thank you for listening. Let's have a comment as protests have started in Nigeria effectively this July 29, 2024.